All right, what's going on, guys? It's Panana here as always. We're getting some more of these ranked double battles in. We're really just trying to climb the ranks at this point. The season will be ending soon, in about a week actually, so we're just trying to climb the ranks, see what kind of rewards we can get for the getting up there. Oops, I forgot this. Oh wait, no. Good. No music. We don't want music. We got music. All right, but yeah, that is the plan. That's the goal. That's what we're doing. That's what we're rocking with. So they have a Torkoal, which is definitely interesting. Glimora is gonna probably come out first, which is pretty threatening. So I need to take care of that ASAP. Rocky. Ha, get it? Because it's a rock. They're also gonna want to Trick Room. They're also gonna want to trap my Pokemon. So I think going Meowscarada is not bad. That Hypnosis can hit a lot of my guys. Goldengo can also put a ton of pressure down. We're gonna go with Garganacl because once they Trick Room, we're gonna need them. And last but not least, they have Torkoal in the back. So I'm thinking Tauros maybe, but we can't change the weather. So Baxcalibur does have priority. Mimikyu also has priority. It might be the better option. Yeah, I'm gonna lean on Mimikyu for this one. Actually, considering that they have a Garganacl of their own, Baxcalibur might be able to take that out a bit easier. I'm a little bit worried, I gotta admit, because I do think that Mimikyu might be better for this matchup, but we'll see what happens. We'll just have to see. All right, first game in. Let's see if we can get ourselves a dub. I really feel like I started off with a good lead here. So even if my final option wasn't perfect, I really think we're gonna be fine. Oh. Well, they didn't exactly lead with who I thought they would. But we can definitely pressure pretty heavily with, let's go with a knockoff plus a flower trick, I think. At the same time, Mimikyu can hit me with a really nasty, super effective hit, but I want to knock off the Garganacl's leftovers. I don't want him having leftovers. All right, let's see what we got. So they're going to Terrestrialize turn one. Probably going to be the Garganacl. I wonder if it's going to be a Steel Terra. I mean, the Poison Terra. Yep, sure is. So this is kind of like a variation of my team, which is interesting. So we do get a nice little knockoff there. It does take away the leftovers, which is excellent. The Make It Rain is going to force him into a protect position next turn. He is going to get a nasty little Salt Cure off on Goldengo, so this is a perfect time for me to swap Goldengo out. The unfortunate part is they can predict the swap. However, I'm just going to bring in Garganacl, and I don't think there's a whole lot that they can do to stop it. So that's the plan here. Bring in Garganacl. They're going to have to recover or go for Protect. So knowing that they're going to do one of the two, I'm actually thinking just knocking off Mimikyu might be my best play here. That's going to do good damage on Mimikyu. It's going to knock off whatever item it has. And that's just going to, kind of put me in a decent position to make sure that I knock him out. All right, let's see what happens. Yep, so they are going to recover, which is unfortunate that I didn't go for an attack there. But at the same time, I'm perfectly fine with that. I think next turn he's going to be feeling pretty confident in attacking me. In which case I can get a Salt Cure off on him. We'll probably Salt Cure each other. Mimikyu's going down, so that is excellent. That is really quite good. I feel like that's a great start for my team. All right, so Rotom might be faster than me here. I think I'm just going to go for a Sucker Punch. and Assault Cure. It is probably Rotom. I mean, it is obviously Rotom Grass, excuse me. So I'm going to Terrestrialize. The problem is that they know that I can Terrestrialize into Poison, I think. And they know I want to. So I hope that the Rotom doesn't have anything for it. I kind of was mentally going through the list of moves that Rotom has, and I'm like, I don't think he has anything that can really stop a Poison type. Especially not with this much bulk. So we're going to get Assault Cure on him. He's going to get Assault Cure on us. If they're smart, they will. Because their Garganacl should attack first. Ooh, they're not that smart. Oh man, that was a mistake on their behalf. Sorry, no offense, opponent. You're smart, but that was a mistake. Yeah, Leaf Storm. Thankfully, I got this nice little Terra, and that is going to lower his special attack. So he's honestly going to want to swap here soon. He's really going to want to swap here soon, because that's not going to do too much more damage to my team. And Garganacl's also taking hits and doesn't have leftovers, so I'm in a great position to potentially start to sweep here. I could go Golden Go again. I also could go Baxcow. I don't think either one of them are too threatened, but I think Baxcow with Protect on the first turn might be really, really nice. Because Trick Room is still up for 2 more turns. So turn 1, I can Protect, right? I could also Ice Shard this thing and get it out of here. And what does Garganacl do? He's just gonna Salt Cure, right? I can't Protect on the second turn. Oh, you know what? I can double Protect here. But then Rotom gets to do whatever he wants for free. Is there anybody on his team that wants an Ice Shard? He does have Torkoal in the back. So he's gonna want to get Torkoal in soon. I'm gonna go for this attempt here. I really hope he doesn't Protect Rotom. All right, let's see what this does. Yeah, I felt like he was gonna want to bring in Torkoal really, really soon here. Ah, you know what? I forgot that Garganacl moves first in Trick Room. Darn it, I just played myself. And I should have went for the Ice Shard there in that case. But I went for the Icicle Spear, knowing that he couldn't do a lot of damage. Oh, dang! Will-O-Wisp doesn't affect Baxcow and just gave me the attack bonus? Or did it not give me the attack bonus because I have Thermal Exchange and it just didn't do anything? I gotta check that. Let's see if I got the attack bonus. Either way, it didn't affect me, so that's amazing. All right, Buddy Boy is in a terrible position now. All we have to do is protect this next turn. I'm glad that I didn't double protect last turn. I really thought about it at the last second and was like, I need to get these knockouts while they're available. So let's double protect now. Waste out the rest of Trick Room, and then we have speed on this team. And then what we'll do is we'll Salt Cure the Torkoal. We will Ice Shard the Garganacl if it doesn't protect this turn. Let's see who's protecting. Are they protecting at all? Nope. So they're going for all-out offense, which means they're probably going to protect next turn, which is fine. Because that just means that the turn after next turn, I do the same set of attacks. All right, so we're looking pretty good here. Did a great job. Great job starting this up. Okay, dimensions are back to normal, and at this point, I'm gonna... might as well Glaive Rush the Torkoal, right? Because I'm like, what does Garganacl do aside from Salt Cure from here on out? I don't think Garganacl can beat me, especially not without leftovers. So I'm going to Glaive Rush and Salt Cure. I could alternatively Glaive Rush and Wide Guard. Or I could Icicle Spear and Wide Guard, which is also a pretty sick idea. I'm gonna Icicle Spear, Wide Guard, and just see where that gets me. I have a turn to burn. Let's see where this gets me. Okay, that was not really enough damage. All right, well, we see where that gets us. That was actually kind of a silly turn, potentially. And that is kind of decent damage. Okay, well, we got him next turn. We definitely got him next turn. We got him dead to rights this next turn here. The Salt Cure can do a lot on Garganacl, but as long as we're getting these knockouts, we're good. I think the one mistake I made there was maybe doing that Wide Guard, not gonna lie. The cool thing is I can honestly Wide Guard until the end of time, but I have to get some of these attacks in here. So I'm going to Glaive Rush on... Torkoal can't protect, right? He can't protect since he has... whatchamacallit. I don't think he can protect. Yeah, Torkoal can't protect. He has like choice specs or band or whatever. So now he's not going to do like any damage to me whatsoever. Salt Cure is fine because Garganacl has about as much HP as I do. He does have access to recover, so there is that on Garganacl as a pro. Oh wow, Torkoal has Earth Power. Oh wow. I'm glad that I attacked him this time and didn't go for a Wide Guard. I really actually thought he was choice specs. I'm glad he didn't Earth Power the turn that I Wide Guarded either. Alright, so I think what I do here is honestly... I can recover first and just attack him, because he's going to want to just let this Salt Cure probably run it up. I'm going to Icicle Spear. I'm going to recover just to ensure that Garganacl survives. Okay, cool. We're good. Okay. Nice. Yeah, he must have saw the 3v1 and was like, look, even if I recover and protect, there's no way out of this. Especially because I have Salt Cure and Icicle Shard, so. That was well played, well played. I'm really proud of myself on how I played that, honestly, because, you know, Garganacl is such a tough, strong, powerful Pokemon. You really gotta just play carefully around it. All right, so we gained some points. Just taking a quick mental stretch. All right, let's do it. (10-6). That is a playoff record. It's a wild card record, but it's a playoff record. Okay, I've seen this team in action, and it is pretty cool. I know that Surf Slowpoke is a thing. Garganacl is actually not going to be good for this team, I think. I'm honestly thinking just putting massive pressure on with Golden Go might be my best bet. Meowscarada also pressures this team pretty nicely with knockoff. They do have Trick Room pressure. And do they fake out here? I think they fake out in Trick Room or something like that. Or they have Follow Me. Who's faster, Golden Go or Meowscarada? 175 versus 149. Okay, we can work with this. All right, so we do those two. Once they get Trick Room up, they're gonna have Torkoal in the back. They're also gonna have Gastro. Garganacl is faster than Torkoal under Trick Room. Mimikyu is decent, I feel like. Gastro shuts down Tauros, and Garganacl is kind of problematic. I think we bring Mimikyu, another ghost type. All right, let's see how we do. Let's see what we can do here. This might be the win that takes us out of the Pokeball tier. I'm expecting a Follow Me. I don't know if it has Focus Sash or not though, which is kind of problematic. I should have paid more attention to this team. I actually don't know if it has Focus Sash or not. Nobody on their team wants to take a Power Gem, so I could, except for maybe, whatever. I think I'll Power Gem here and knock off Indeedee. Oh wait, oh, I'm so silly. Wouldn't I knock off the Focus Sash? Or does the Focus, no, I think it activates. I think that's how that interaction works. Didn't bring him down to Focus Sash anyway. Oh, it has eject button, so I could have used Shadow Ball. Oh, but the eject button doesn't activate? Because I knocked it off. Oh, that was on me a little bit. I actually forgot about the eject button on that. Crap. Well. Mistakes have been made. And they just got in a perfect position too. So it's not great for me. That is not great for me. They also have Surf on what's his face, which can do a little bit of passive damage, and Weakness Policy Torkoal, right? So what I can do is probably Sucker Punch it. I can't knock out the Slowpoke in one hit. So I'll have to Sucker Punch the Torkoal. Garganacl, I think, can take a hit from Torkoal and then maybe recover it off. If it doesn't, then we lose. And that was honestly just my fault because I forgot about the eject pack on Indeedee and I couldn't remember what item it had. And in that case, I could have maybe Flower Tricked and got away with it and then like Shadow Balled the Slowpoke. But that's okay. Let's cross our fingers that this Sucker Punch does more than enough damage to bring him down. You can't Sucker Punch on Psychic Terrain. All right, you know what? This is a wash. I might just quit out of embarrassment here. But okay. That's okay. I mean, you make a couple mistakes every day, every game, etc., etc. Let's see how much this does to Garganacl, because that'll be the question whether or not we can do anything here. See, I could have protected Meowscarada there. That does a little bit more than half, which means I could honestly recover and protect and survive long enough. Technically. But like what? Then what, you know? I do have Protect on Mimikyu, so that's kind of who has to come out here. Thinking I could maybe double Protect just to ensure that I survive the next one, or I could, let's see how many turns of Trick Room we got. That's how I need to play it. So I can recover, protect, recover, and then attack. That's what I have to do. I could also try to wide guard, but I don't know if that helps. Do they have anything else that beats a poisoned? Yeah, my Poison Terror doesn't really help me that much here. So I'm gonna hold off on that. Let's recover, protect. Let's get this thing going. When there's a will, there's a way. When there is a will, there is a way. And he's getting passive damage off on Torkoal. That's, I mean, that's something, right? Something. It's gonna make him a little bit easier to knock out. And it's gonna make his Eruption do less and less damage every turn. So that's also an amazing thing. I don't survive that. Oh man, I thought I was faster than Torkoal under Trick Room. Last game, I was faster than Torkoal under Trick Room. This game, I'm not. Dang it. Let me look at his EVs. So I have no speed, right? And is my speed negative? No, it's not. Okay. Well, all right, that's GG's. they got 2 turns of Trick Room left. All right, we'll just go ahead and forfeit that one there. Well, I'll let my opponent finish the match. I'll let him finish. It's pause. It's fine. Doesn't really change anything at all. All right, so if for some reason we survived, that's what I would want to do. And here, what do we do here? Psychic Terrain is just up for too many turns. Like, there's nothing that we can do here. I guess I could Shadow Claw Torkoal, just do as much damage as humanly possible. Just get him to stop hurting me so much. Oh man, that breaks my disguise too. Wow, that's GG's for sure. Oh, I wanted to look at Torkoal stats versus Garganacl, so I can figure out those speed tiers. So Torkoal has 20 speed, which is exactly what I thought. And I think Garganacl has like maybe 30, 35 even? 35, I'm on it. Okay, so, okay. That is very important to know. That is so important to know. And I'm also just very interested because I'm like, I swear in that last game before I was faster. I'm gonna have to replay this and double check that because that's important. I kind of want to look at it now. I'm like, geez, that is very important. Dang it. Okay. That was a huge drop. I guess they felt like I should have won that, and I feel like I should have too. I mean, best thing I could have did there was protect, but I think Torkoal still would have knocked me out the second turn. Okay, back to reality. Heavy on the ground. They have a lot of things that take out my Garganacl. At least 2 things that take out Garganacl. They are very aggressive. Golden Go is always pretty good. Meowscarada is decent. Tauros has safety goggles and can put down some mean pressure. Tauros can put down a lot of pressure, I think. What if we go Golden Go Tauros? Or are they baiting us, you know? This could definitely be. I'm doing it. Golden Go Tauros. I think Meowscarada in the back honestly feels pretty good. And I really want to bring Garganacl, but also Baxcal, actually. Why didn't I think of Baxcal first? Let me bring Baxcal second. Meowscarada and Tauros. There we go. That's the team. That's the squadron. I hope I don't regret not bringing, what's his face out first. All right, let's see what we got. All right, I kind of felt like that lead was going to be their start. So I don't know why exactly I sent out Golden Go. Probably should have kept my Tauros that I was going to use. Okay, well, that's not good. Well, I can take out one of their guys easily, and then Golden Go is going to take massive damage. So let's swap into Tauros, right? And then let's go straight up for an Ice Shard into this guy. And I think that should knock him out. I could Glaive Rush as well, and that would definitely knock him out, but I don't know if I'm faster than him. How fast is a Garchomp? I know I'm at 87 speed. Garchomp is 102, yeah. Not faster than a Garchomp yet. The Intimidate should help out a bit, and that brings it down to Sash. Invisible Sash. That's decent damage, decent damage. We'll take a Yawn, that's okay. Now, unfortunately, we can't afford to fall asleep here, so we are gonna have to maybe Do we Aqua Jet this guy? I feel like he knows that's coming, right? But he just used Earthquake. Who on their team wants to take an Aqua Jet? He's got nobody that wants to take an Aqua Jet. I could Wave Crash alternatively. How fast is Tauros? I don't think he's like 100, 110. So he would outspeed. Yeah, Wave Crash is pretty good, pretty fine. I could also just Icicle Spear and just say screw it, but I'll switch in Meowscarada. It will break my Sash though. Oof. All right, that's not great, but I'm glad to take that hit because my Sash was going to be broken anyway. I thought I was going to be faster than him though, so ooh, I'm kind of mad at myself because that was an unnecessary hit to take. Oh, I feel so silly. I feel so silly. I feel so silly. We can, this is still winnable. This is still easily winnable, to be honest. What do we do here? What's stopping me from just risking it all here? Because you're not stopping me, clearly. Boop! Get him out of here. Wrap it up. Let's get him out of here. Wrap him up. Bag him up. Tie it up. Boop! Get him out of here, too. Get him on. Oh, he survives a bit. But I'm so low on HP that... Yeah, there we go. Get him out of here. The yawn doesn't even affect me. Doesn't even affect me, dude. Doesn't even affect me. Ice Fang, nice. Nice tech. So we stay alive, though. He does still have yawn, which is a bit annoying. I can always Ice Shard it. Get him on out of here. I can alternatively... I can do a lot of things right now. Rotomer. Rotoroni. Rotami Roni. I think I switched to a Water Terra here. Yeah, I gotta switch to Water Terra here. And Rotom is a little bit dangerous into my team. But I can't risk the sleep. So I'm gonna do this. There's no Sandstorm anymore after this turn, right? No, there is. So I don't want to take more Sandstorm chip. So I think I just Sucker Punch the Rotom, Icicle Shard or Ice Shard the Hippopotamus, get him on out of here, and bada boom, bada bing. We take our next win. I think that's the play here. Yeah, Meowscarada is just amazing. Like oh my gosh, the type combination, Flower Trick, Sucker Punch, Knockoff, Protect. Oh man, it's such an amazing combo. Which is crazy, I could have just protected and just stayed alive for one extra turn, just gotten a little bit of Sandstorm chip on him. But now he knows that I'm Water Terra and he has Thunderbolt. I was afraid of the overheat. But on the bright side, he has to choose now. He has to decide, is he going to Thunderbolt or is he going to overheat, my guys? And you can't do both. And I, on the other hand, can protect. Why protect, though? I don't have protect on both Pokemon, so I can't really protect reliably. I want to Ice Spear, but I'm just going to go for the Glaive Rush and the Shadow Ball. There's no way that he has a Terra type, excuse me, that blocks these. Nice. And that, my friends, is the game. I thought Rotom would be a little bit faster, but I guess it's a little bit bulkier. A lot of people run bulkier Rotoms. Because it did take that Sucker Punch pretty nicely. All right, we're 2-1 on the day, which is pretty good, pretty good. Again, the one game that I lost, I know exactly what I did wrong. I just didn't use my brain. I didn't use my strong memory. All right, I'm trying to get this next win. I really want to go on a little bit of a streak, even if it's just 2 wins in a row. I don't want to do back and forth. I want to get dubs back to back. We're almost in Great Ball tier. I know we can do it by the end of the day. I know for a fact we can do it. Oh no. No problem, game. I can totally do that. All right. Choosing the team again. Now, if we get out a Great Ball tier before the next season, that would be pretty impressive. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's going to happen, though. Not too sure. Because I also have my Kaizo runs that I'm doing on YouTube, along with my black and white Nuzlocke that I have neglected for the past week. But my Kaizos, I like to do those every day after I do my competitive battles. So sometimes my competitive battles are a little bit shorter. All right, let's see. They do have a trick room option. I gotta tell you, I'm not digging this team. Mainly because I don't know what to really expect or what to really do. But I think Garganacl is always a pretty solid choice. Secondly, Meowscarada should be a decently solid choice as well. I don't see them being able to do a ton to that immediately. Next, we go with... I don't really want Tauros at all for this. Mimikyu sounds pretty... not that great. Actually, Mimikyu is kind of solid. But I think Golden-Go might be even more solid. Yeah, Golden-Go is a little bit more solid for this. And Baxcal he's just been clutch for me today. Baxcal has been really clutch for me today. So I think I'm going to go with Baxcal over Mimikyu. I mean, I'm staring down an opposing Mimikyu is the only thing. Do I have enough to take care of the opposing Mimikyu? I'm going Mimikyu instead of Baxcal. Baxcal has had his day today. He's had his day today. He's done a good job. And when I look at an opposing Mimikyu, I'm like, Baxcal can kind of get in trouble with that. So don't know if I really want to risk it. And I know for a fact I'm terrestrializing Garganacl, so. All right, so they're going pretty hard here. They're going really hard here. I think we just Salt Cure, turn 1, knock off Mimikyu. I don't see what the harm in that is. Do we take some damage from Torkoal? Yes. Yes, we do. Is it the end of the world? No, it's not. Only thing that they could do, yeah, they can't do really anything. Okay, cool. So they protect themselves anyway, which I kind of expected to potentially come through. It looks like they might go immediately into the trick room, which is pretty okay as long as they don't have, yep, yeah, they're definitely going into trick room. I did knock off room service, which is great though. So Mimikyu's not going to get that boost. All right, no problem, no problem. Let's see, do they have anything that stops priority? No. They do have a Moongus in the back, but a Moongus really does not want smoke right now. I think honestly I can Sucker Punch the Torkoal just to make sure we keep his damage pretty low with this Eruption. They could predict that and swap out, which would be a very, very smart play by them. However, at this point, I kind of have to go for this, because if they do go for the fire type Torkoal, they're going to be doing massive damage. So now we can at least weaken them a bit. We know that they have Protect though, which means that they're not like choice specs. They have some defense on them. Jeez. They might have weakness policy, to be honest. That's gonna, yeah. Okay, so that doesn't even do half to Garganacl. So Garganacl is really straight in this matchup right now. And that does really great damage. Really great damage there. Oof. Okay. So we're in a little bit of a pickle. Oh, that was a crit though. That was a crit. Okay, that's not as bad. That's not nearly as bad. Torkoal is faster than us though. I think we survive this next hit as long as they don't try to shadow sneak as well. So I think what I do here is I double protect. Just double protect here. Let some Salt Cure happen. Let some leftovers happen. And they don't see this coming because they're thinking I don't have enough pressure yet. But this is just going to guarantee that I survive this next turn. Oh, they were going for the Shadow Sneak on Meowscarada. Okay. So I could predict that, but what? I don't have any swaps for a Shadow Sneak in Trick Room right now. Did I bring anything? Yeah, I brought Baxcalibur for that. And he definitely does not want to swap into Mimikyu. So Mimikyu is actually posing a huge threat right now. I kind of have to recover, and I could go for a Sucker Punch, but like, I don't think it's gonna hit anything. Let's just try to Sucker Punch Mimikyu. Forget it. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, because under Trick Room Mimikyu is gonna outspeed me. No worries, no worries. We survived one extra turn. Ooh, the single target Heat Wave is gonna be problematic. And they're smart because they know that Eruption is no longer doing as much damage. So that was really smart of them to switch it up. Let's see what the Salt Cure does. Does it knock it out? Not yet, not yet. So they're super close to getting KO'd here. Honestly, Mimikyu's disguise is busted. They're probably gonna want to Drain Punch me. And that will do way too much damage. There's one more turn of Trick Room, so I'm okay with going for another recover and just getting my health up here and protecting Mimikyu and just letting Torkoal go down on its own. Because they don't have enough power to knock out Garganacl no matter what they do on this turn. Yep, and that just keeps my Mimikyu alive. Trick Room's gonna be over, which means my Mimikyu probably will outspeed theirs, and I can actually take advantage of that and just Shadow Claw it. Or I would have to Shadow Sneak it, because if it tries to Shadow Sneak me, that could be problematic. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. We got them out of Trick Room. We did take one loss, but they ended up taking two. So that's good news. We took one loss, and that was it. Like, our Pokemon are fully healed up aside from that. So Trick Room is up. The drought is over. Which didn't really change too much other than, yeah, nothing. Alright, so now that that's done, I can actually Terrestrialize into my Poison type, because now they really can't do anything against Garganacl. And I'm going to get the Salt Cure off on who? Amoonguss probably doesn't mind as much as Mimikyu will. And Mimikyu being at full HP is definitely cause for the pause. They can't knock out my Mimikyu no matter what they do, right? So I can honestly just Shadow Claw, see how much damage I can get. Even if they Shadow Sneak me, all it does is break Disguise. And I'm actually okay with that, because if I get this one-hit knockout and then get the chance to Salt Cure the Amoonguss, then we're in really good shape. Let's see what we can do here. Playing the long game, baby. That's what I meant. I don't know why they didn't Shadow Sneak there. That was actually a little questionable by them. Nice. Maybe they just were trying to do as much damage as possible, and maybe they were going for a Drain Punch. That could have been it. So the Spore on Mimikyu is not ideal at all. I do still have my Disguise that they would have to bust. However, you don't love to see that. They could also have Clear Smog on Amoonguss, so this is a good chance to scout it out. The also good thing is we got the Salt Cure on Amoonguss, and now he can't swap out. So that is ideal. That is ideal. And King Gambit is their last Pokemon, so this is GG's all over. Amoonguss can definitely go for some Rage Powders though. So Rage Powder Amoonguss does create a bit of an issue. I can continue to Salt Cure, however, the Rage Powder is going to affect me. So let's go into, do I go into Golden Go now? Or do I just hope that Mimikyu wakes up? I think I just hope that Mimikyu wakes up, because I don't need Golden Go taking unnecessary damage. So I think turn 1, I'm going to... Why not Shadow Sneak or Shadow Claw into Amoonguss? Did I just Salt Cure Amoonguss? Oh, okay, great. I thought I targeted Amoonguss for a second, thinking that he was gonna Rage Powder anyway. I was like, that is so silly of me. Okay, so this is my mandatory turn of Sleep. Mandatory Sleep. Oh, he's just going for... Yeah, he's just going for the Gusto with the Spores. That's probably why he didn't go for Rage Powder at first. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, when you're that far behind, it's like, honestly, you know that Garganacl probably has Purifying Salt, but you gotta find out at this point. You have to. Like, that was kind of his only out, or her only out. And the Salt Cure is just going to town. Honestly, I don't really lose anything by just Salt Curing again here. And I'm gonna try to Protect if I wake up. If I wake up. Oh, nice. Great. I could have double protected, but figured what was the point. Alright, so get a nice little Salt Cure off. Maybe unnecessary damage. Oof. The Zen Headbutt. Okay, so now Mimikyu can actually get some good damage in here. They might have Sucker Punch, but it looks like they're pretty content with going with the Zen Headbutt for now. So I think what I have to do here is actually recover on Garganacl, because I was faster than King Gambit there, which is a super big surprise. All right, so King Gambit should definitely be going down here. So actually, do I even... Yeah, I can Protect. I can Protect. Because King Gambit is definitely going down this turn. And Amoonguss is slowly but surely going down. But if Garganacl was just faster than King Gambit, Mimikyu surely is. Yeah, this is a Trick Room team anyway, so... And so the Protect just gives us extra leftovers, just ensures that, you know, we're staying alive, The Giga Drain does not offset how much damage he took from the Shadow Claw. Honestly, Spore would have been more helpful for them. Spore into more Giga Drains. But yeah, thankfully I just came with a good lead here. I also recognized early that Garganacl was kind of my win con and Mimikyu was like my biggest threat on their team. Unfortunately for them, Amoonguss does nothing. Like the Spore does nothing into 3 of my 4 Pokemon, so it's kind of easy to get around that. At this point, I'm gonna recover, because why not? And Shadow Claw to just KO the game. Nice. All right, we did it. We did it. We did it. We really did it. We're on a streak. We won 2 in a row. We won 2 back to back. That's what's up. I'm so excited that I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be back. That was great. All right, back like we never left. All right, so we are 4-1. 4-1, 4-1, 4-1. I'm gonna click switch battle teams for good measure. Let's go, we're in the Great Ball tier. Let's go. Let's go. We made it. We made it. We made it to the Great Ball tier, and that is the first set of stats in our Great Ball tier. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Oh no. Let me back all the way out because it's acting a little weird. All right, so Ultra Ball tier, here we come. I still got maybe like 3 more battles in me. Yeah, about 3 more in me. It feels good when you're winning though, you know? It doesn't feel quite as tedious. But yeah, we're doing pretty darn good today. And the one battle that we lost, it was the 2nd game in. I just literally forgot what items were on the Pokemon on the team. And just made a little bit of a misjudgment call, so. We take those, learning lessons. It's a very unique team as well. So it's like, it's something that you lose to once and then you don't forget it. All right. Sheep. Armarouge and Indeedee always kind of scares me. This is like an all psychic team with Lurantis, who should be psychic because it's pink. This is actually a really sweet little team. I really like this. I would hate to lose to it though. So Mimikyu has to come out. I think Golden Go puts down a lot of pressure up front as well. It could be Trick Room easily. Garganacl isn't too bad, but it does scare me looking at Gallade and Lurantis. So I think Meowscarada is still pretty decent. Oh man, this actually has a lot of good Pokemon into my team. I might have to bring Tauros for that reason. Dang, they have a lot of Pokemon that are actually really good into my team. Okay, well, we're gonna go with Meowscarada and Garganacl. Are you the guy? Are you the guy for this? Are you the guy for this is the question. Baxcal is looking real nice. I'm bringing Baxcal. I don't care. I want Baxcal over Garganacl. We didn't bring Baxcal last game. Let's bring him this game. This is the first game that we're not bringing Garganacl though, so hopefully we don't get hit with the Garganacl curse. He might punish us for not bringing him along. All right, here we go. So I don't really know what to expect with this team other than coolness. This is going to be a really cool team. And it already starts off with a shiny Gardevoir, which just identifies and represents absolute coolness. All right, so Psychic Surge, they do have Follow Me. Doesn't really matter that much. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really have another Terra that I care to definitely commit to. So I think we just Terra Golden Go for the Make It Rain double damage. Double down damage. We kind of have to play rough, sadly. Because if they go for a Follow Me here, which they might not. Let me play rough into Gardevoir in case they don't follow me, because I would rather KO Gardevoir. Let's do that. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Okay, they are going downtown very quickly. I don't know what they thought they were doing or what they thought their lead was. What happened? What just happened? Did I really just win this game on turn one? What? They saw my Golden Go and just said, nah, he's not a threat. I'm gonna lead with something that's weak to Golden Go and something with Follow Me. Like, that was, okay, great. That was great. Good job. Big brain activity, good job. Okay, so Armor Rouge, I can't really hit for super effective damage. But Cheeks, I can definitely Shadow Claw him to the high heavens. So I think we Shadow Claw Armor Rouge to the high heavens. I think we have to Make It Rain. So we just do that because we have to. Do I Terrestrialize here? I kind of am like, why not, right? Like, what's the downside? The only other thing, because I wouldn't Terrestrialize my Baxcal. Meowscarada could get to Terrestrialize. I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Forget about it. I'll just do it. Forget thinking about it. I'll just do it. Because the only other thing is I was like, I could do my Grass Terra type on Meowscarada just to ensure that I don't get knocked out. But I don't know how Protein interacts with that. Or Protein, whatever it's called. All right, so this is turning out pretty well. Pretty well. Jeez, 2 turns, 3 knockouts, 3 turns, end of the game. Unless they use Protect. Protecto Rooney. Oh man, they just busted the Disguise too. Wow. Wow, that was their first attacking move. Wow. I mean, that was a heck of an attacking move, but that... 07's in the chat. Good night. All right, so we ended up... We're 5-1 now. Today is my day. Today is my day. Ooh, the Ghost Terra type. Nice, nice, nice to see. I don't feel bad for this trainer at all because they're in the Great Ball tier. I'm sure they're doing a great job. I really think that they have such a cool team. I just think it's sometimes unfortunate that people like myself use rental teams that are just made by top tier players. You know, like it would be nice if everybody had to create their own team, but the rental codes are just so much better because they're way more all-inclusive. It doesn't force everyone to have to grind out the game to get to a certain point to have Pokemon teams. So yeah, I enjoy the rental codes for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our next match. continue battling. We are 5-1 on the day. So worst case scenario, we go 5-3 on the day. We're doing 2 more, so knock on wood that doesn't happen. Knock on wood we get 2 more dubs. Let's get it. Dub City, Dub Nation. Okay, Tatsujiri is a thing. I'm not gonna lie, this team is gonna give me hell. This team is gonna give me a lot. I don't think I bring Garganacl because for some reason I'm feeling very threatened by this team. Between Maushold and Armor Rouge. I think what I do first is threaten with Golden Go. Mimikyu is kind of great, right? Yeah, Mimikyu is actually very great. Golden Go, Mimikyu, what are they going to do against that? Then we got Meowscarada in the back. I could also go Golden Go and Meowscarada and then get my knockoff happening. Nah, let's go with these 2. And then in the back, is it Baxcal? Are you the winner? Are you the lucky contestant? I want it to be Baxcal. I want it to be Baxcal. Because they got Palma as well. I'm like, I just feel like they have too much power for Garganacl to just continue to just sit there and try to survive. And they're not a Trick Room team from the looks of it. Armor Rouge could definitely carry a sneaky Trick Room, but I don't think it is. All right, let's see what we got. Meowscarada and Dondozo. So that was the upside of me bringing my Meowscarada immediately. They can definitely threaten me with a knockoff, which is okay because I don't need to tear into anything else, truly. I could use Baxcal to tear into water, though. So what could I do here? I could immediately swap out Golden Go. Yeah, that sounds good. Immediately swap out Golden Go into Meowscarada, get some knockoff antics happening, and get a nice little play rough into Meowscarada. Now, if they immediately swap into Tatsujiri, that would stink, but it wouldn't be the end of the world, and it looks like they're not going to do it. So that's good. I forgot U-turn exists, because mine doesn't have it. All right, silly me. Well, that was actually not very good. But on the bright side, the brightest of sides, I did get my Meowscarada in to do a knockoff. I'm thinking just pressuring Dondozo the first turn would have maybe been the better play, though. Especially, oh my gosh, especially considering that they U-turned. Okay, well, you know what? We take the Earthquake pretty well. That's good. That's good. That's very good. I screwed up there. All right, let's get a nice little knockoff. I love Flower Trick, but I'm gonna knock off first. And how fast are you, Mimikyu? I don't think you're fast enough to outspeed Dondozo. So maybe we knock off Protect, just to have Mimikyu survive one more turn, have Earthquake do a little bit less damage, and then, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Get some stuff going. Okay, he's Resto Chesto, so now he cannot rest no mo. So that's good to know. Resto Chesto, rest no mo. All right, so we survive another one of those, which is excellent. We have nothing that wants to swap in on that, so Mimikyu is going down here. She is going downtown. I could honestly terrestrialize Flower Trick, but I don't even know if that's needed. Okay, so finally they get their terrestrialization off. I don't know if Flower Trick is actually gonna hit though, right? Probably should have Sucker Punched. Probably coulda, shoulda, woulda Sucker Punched there. This is doing no damage at all. Oh no. Let's see the speed tiers. Okay. I thought I would still be faster than I am. Unfortunately, because they switched to Dragon Terror, it didn't do as much. But that's okay. That's, you know, sometimes that happens. All right. Well, we're not in the worst position, but it's looking pretty scary. My lead wasn't bad. I could have had a better lead, potentially, maybe? I'm not gonna think about that right now. I think in terms of what my lead was, clearly swapping out Golden Go was a good idea, but it also had its drawbacks. So maybe I could have just led with something other than Golden Go. Let's go ahead and terrestrialize into the water type. We kind of have to at this point, right? We can totally Ice Shard him out of here though, right? Can we Ice Shard Dondozo from here? I honestly think I can. I think I can Ice Shard this from here. Yeah, Meowscarada and some other stuff in the back. Kind of want to go with Power Gem. Please KO him, Ice Shard, please. Please, we're begging you. We are begging you. Oh, you know what? I probably should have terrestrialized Golden Go, considering I'm about to take out this. I'm about to take out Dondozo, so I should have terrestrialized Golden Go. That way I could get rid of his ghost weakness for Meowscarada, which is going to sucker punch me. Whoops. Whoops. I mean, at least I can't get hit with a Draco Meteor. That's something. I can take out Tatsujiri next turn. Palmot. Oh, that's great. Palmot can't hit me. You can't hit me. So Ice Shard into Tatsujiri. Oh, but that's not gonna die, huh? It might. It might. Tatsujiri is not known for having the best defenses there. Does Tatsujiri have Protect here? I think we just, you know, divide and conquer. Wow, I just lost because I didn't freaking double into Tatsujiri right there. Unless he doesn't revive Dondozo, assuming that I am gonna double into Tatsujiri like I should have. No, he has to revive Dondozo. That's the only one that can be revived. Wow, 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 whoopsie. Wow, wow, whoopsie, whoopsies. Well, assuming that Dondozo comes in here, which it does not. Great. Yeah. Well, two things. One, and the main primary thing is I knew that this team has always been weak to Dondozo. I've beaten them in the past with this team, but I knew that this team was just not great into it. And yeah, unfortunately that just shows here. Yeah, so GG's on that one. I'm gonna let the game finish out because I always do, just to see, you know, what happens, get some damage calculations in, and let my opponent have the satisfaction of winning. So this is, of course, very smart. This is exactly what I would do. Does Tatsujiri lose its stat boost once it comes back out of there? Oh, dang, but he re-gets his stat boost, duh. That makes sense. And it has Earthquake, so. Power Gem, not even close to enough. So it keeps this, see, that's why you want to play the games out, because now I know that Tatsujiri will keep its negative special attack. if somehow I would have been able to knock out this Dondozo. Oh, we're here. Crit, 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 crit. Was that a crit? Oh, dang. Well, oh well. All right, GG's on that one, of course. Yeah, if I had to play that one back, I wouldn't. Honestly, as soon as I saw the team, I wasn't like panicking or anything, but I did know, I was just, you know, just before I got on here, I was looking at games played with my team and just looking at team weaknesses and strengths and things, and they were like, Dondozo Tatsujiri is a problem. And in my head, you know, I've always been like able to take care of Dondozo Tatsujiri, so I wasn't really worried about it. But I think I was maybe, I don't know, maybe in my own head too much for that game in particular. I don't know, but that's okay. All right, let's see. This is a very off-meta team. Very cool. Very, very interesting. It's definitely Trick Room. Excuse me, not it looks. It is Trick Room. So Garganacl has to join us. They do have things that can take care of Garganacl. Quite a few. So maybe we bring Garganacl in the back. And let them get Trick Room up. Golden Go can go kind of crazy on the first turn, but what do I do? Shadow Ball? I could honestly kind of maybe not. Garganacl is still just so good. I think I'm gonna lead with it. Mimikyu is really also very, very good. I think I'm gonna lead with it. They don't have anything that can stop priority, so Meowscarada sounds good. Baxcalibur also seems pretty good. Tauros is not that good because they don't care about intimidates. So I'm thinking Baxcal and Meowscarada are gonna round out the team. Meowscarada, I don't care. I like Meowscarada because it looks like a masquerade. All right. We were 5-1, 5-2. This is the last match of the day. Last battle here. Let's get a dub. Let's get it on. All right, so Sableye is probably going to want to do something ugly and then just dip out. So I think what we're going to do here is play rough the Sableye, hit the this guy with a nice little Salt Cure. Oh, it's got sword! Oh, that's gonna hurt. It's not gonna be a one-hit KO, right? Might as well have been, huh? Well, unfortunately, Sableye kind of did his job, right? He got the sunny day up. Wasn't a whole lot else that he was looking to do, I'm pretty sure. Did I bring Tauros for this? Oh, wow, that was a strong Salt Cure, though. That was a very strong Salt Cure. He doesn't want that. He does not want much more of that. So I might be able to actually Shadow Sneak him and knock him out from here. Let's see. Maybe I do a double protect next turn, Shadow Sneak, kind of scout him out a bit. I think the issue with the double protect is they could honestly swap out Scovillian. I don't think anybody else on their team really wants to be in the sun, though, right? Maybe, yeah, he doesn't want to be in the sun. Yeah, nobody else on their team really wants to be in the sun. Maybe Oliva? Barrascuda probably has, like, Crunch or something, doesn't it? I'll double protect. Let's scout it out. Oh, great, and he used Protect anyway. I would have taken damage for no reason. Unfortunately, I might have been able to get a nice recover in right there. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, it's got Waterfall in the rain, though? I mean, that's enough to break my disguise, but I don't know if that's the play I would go for. probably wouldn't even bring that Pokemon if you know that you're gonna have the rain up, but okay. So I think I can just knock out Scovillian here. If it's got Waterfall in the rain, that does like nothing to anybody. So, but Garganacl still just doesn't want to take any semblance of damage from here. So I think what I'm going to try my best to do is Terrestrialize, Recover, which I feel like is super, super risky, but I don't know if I'm going to get him into the game otherwise. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him back into the game. So them swapping out is not great, but it's not bad for me. This is actually pretty good for me. This is actually pretty good for me. Because I still have priority on all of my other Pokemon other than Garganacl. So Scovillian is French toast right now. And he doesn't have the sun anymore, so his attacks aren't going to be doing quite as much. So honestly, not a bad swap, because Scovillian was going to go down, but I don't know. Maybe it would have been better to just let him go down. Let's go, Garganacl, with the survival. Thankfully, they set the sun up for me, so we can survive attacks. Bronzong is not fast. He's not fast. So I'm like, what's their plan here? What can they do with Bronzong, who has no speed? And can I knock out Bronzong, who has no speed? I think we go for Assault Cure plus a Shadow Claw. Now, if Bronzong protects, that would be pretty bad for me, but also the sun is up. He's still got that Waterfall that's doing no damage. And it seems like maybe they're moving targets away from Mimikyu. Okay. Interesting. The Shadow Claw is still really gonna hurt, though. This is really gonna hurt, because this does more damage than the Shadow Sneak. Oh yeah, that's good damage mixed with the super effective Salt Cure coming in. Yeah, you're kidding me. What does he have? Bright Powder? Oh man. Bright Powder for the win. Bright Powder for the dub. Dang. That Bright Powder actually kind of changes the game ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. I think I tricked them here into attacking Meowscarada, and I just go for another Salt Cure. Because I think they really want to hit Meowscarada with a fire move. At this point, they're kind of behind in the game. I don't think they know what I'm going to do with Meowscarada, but I don't think they want to find out. I'm just going to protect here, because if Aeroscuda protects, I don't know if it has it or not. It might be choice banded into Waterfall for all I know. All right, so they're thinking about their next move pretty heavily. They are not sure what's about to happen. Yeah, I kind of figured they might withdraw anyway. I don't think that changes anything for them. It's actually kind of better for me because I'm expecting the Bronzong to attack me. Let's find out if it does. That would have been nice to be just a straight up knockout, but we take those. Yeah, I kind of figured he wasn't born yesterday, right? They're like, I'm just gonna attack your Garganacl, my friend. But again, with Sunlight faded, with us with this much recovery here, it's pretty much GG's. It's pretty much GG's. We're looking pretty good here. I'm trying to think of the ways that I can potentially lose this, because there's a lot of ways to win this, but how can I potentially lose this? I'm thinking I want to protect Garganacl just to let him get a little bit more recovery and then Sucker Punch. But then again, I don't know the speed tier between Barrascuda and Meowscarada. I'm going to recover here. and I'm going to, because what is Barrascooter doing? Nothing. It's not, yeah, Barrascooter is not doing anything. So I'm gonna Sucker Punch him. If he protects, but I got Focus Sash, so it's okay. Cool. All right, so that's a knockout. And lastly is Barrascooter. Let's see who he targets. Okay, not a bad target, not a bad idea. I could go for Flower Trick. I'm not sure who has speed here. There's a chance that they get a crit on me. And just knock out my Meowscarada. So I'm thinking I just Salt Cure here and do the Sucker Punch. And I know, Flower Trick would KO it in one hit if I don't get crit. But my logic is I might as well get the guaranteed damage off, hit him with a Salt Cure, just whittle him down, and then that guarantees that I win. Otherwise, if I use Salt Cure, then I'm just in a slightly slower win con. Like if I use Salt Cure and Flower Trick, but he has speed and one hit KOs me or whatever. Let's check out Barrascooter's speed, or Arrowscooter's speed. Oh, it is Barrascooter. Oof, 136. Yeah, that's a fast Pokemon. That is a fast Pokemon. Yeah, so I was right. I was correct in going for the Sucker Punch. All right, good. We got our final win of the day. I almost really want to keep going. Like, I'm so thrilled with how well that just went. 6-2, 6-2, 6-2. That was great. That was excellent. But you know what? I'm gonna end it on a high note. We're just gonna end it right there on a high note. We won a lot of good games. We just played smartly. I kind of want to see what the rank has been updated to. But aside from that, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll be on actually tomorrow. So peace. Oh, also follow me on YouTube. There is a link inside of my Twitch description. And we will be running our Kaizo Ironmon on there tonight as well, in about an hour after this drops. All right, peace.